Hello everyone, Runick Generaider here, and today I wanted to go over my Runick Generaider deck profile. I spent a lot of time theorying the deck. I think it's really interesting, really cool, it can do a lot of neat things. And it's gone through quite a few iterations, but I think I finally decided on one that I really enjoy, and I want to go ahead and show it off for you guys. So starting off, pretty standard, 3 Diviner, still on the Fairy engine. I still think it's the best way to play the deck. Definitely most consistent, allows for a lot of the best plays. 3 Vala, 3 Lopter, best cards in the deck. You kind of have to play these at 3. This is Lone Fire Blossom. This is a card that fixes it, allows you to go for a lot of turn 1 rank 9s. Onto some 1-ofs, 1 Mardell, 1 Har, 1 Utgarda, and 1 Hela. We ended up cutting the Nidhogg just because we didn't think it was that good. It took up some space that we didn't want. We were working on it a little bit. We just want to bring it down to like 4 kind of 1-of names. Obviously, 2 best disruptions, Hela's for Enter Blathnir lines, and Mardell's just for more consistency. Onto the rest of the fairy stuff, it's just 2 Trias and 1 DD Sprite. Bump Trias up to 2 just because hard drawing it is also really nice. Onto spells, obviously the 3 field spell and the trap, just gotta have access to this. Probably the most important card of the deck. Terraforming to search it. Onto the generic spells, we just have 3 World Legacy Monstrosity. This card is insane. It allows you to go for Enter Blathnir, Draco Future lines to rip your opponent's hand. This plus any Runick card is double Enter Blathnir into Draco Future. And then onto Runick's 1 Fountain, 3 Tip, 3 Flashing, 3 Freezing, 3 Destruction, and 1 Slumber. Originally we were playing a lot more Runick cards, but we found that they weren't doing as much when you were trying to end on boss stage over Fountain, just because you're not drawing into more of these. You kind of just want to use them as starters and occasionally like an MST or an Imperm, stuff like that. You can sometimes go for drawing lines, but it's just not like the main way to play the deck, so we figured that slimming it down was the best option. Unless 3 cards is just 3 Droll, it's the best hand trap this format. It's going to stop a lot of unfair things that Runick cards can't. So that's it for the main deck. Onto the extra deck, 1 Baron for the Diviner lines, 1 Earth Slicer. We ended up cutting Materialogic Aggregator, just because we didn't think that Eradicator was as good, and we want to make room for this since we don't have a battle phase as removal. This is a really good piece of removal. 2 Jormungandr to match with the 2 Leviathan, pretty standard. Double Phantom Fortress Enter Blathnir, because it's not once per turn, use it to go into F0, and then F0 you tap a Draco. And then Fusions, Entis for Diviner, 2 Sleipnir because it's a 9, the second one does come up a lot, and it's an interesting piece of interaction. It can also, if you end on this, it can chain block the boss stage in the draw phase, and then 1 Gary and 1 Hugin. That's the deck profile, and then real quick for anyone unaware, just the real quick, so World Legacy Monstrosity plus any Runick card, you just go Slumber, summon Sleipnir, target it with Monstrosity. You'll get from the deck Hela and Vala. You can then use Vala and Sleipnir for Enter Blathnir. You'll detach the Vala to banish a card from their hand. You can Hela tribute itself, summon back the Vala. Vala bring back the Hela. Overlay for the second Enter Blathnir, rip another card, and then you just go into Draco Future. And yeah, that's the profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, follow for more.